Now once we've got a staff, we've really got 9 positions that we can draw notes. 5 on the lines and 4 in between the lines. We could also include one above and below, so we could have a note that lives underneath here. Now if we're in the treble clef, so if I put a treble clef at the beginning here, we would know that the note that lives on this line is an E. So if that's underneath an E, the letter before E in music is a D. Because remember, it just goes from ascending, it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then starts again, A, B, C. So if you're on an E, you go down to a D. But we can represent notes below that. To do that, we need these short little lines. Now, whenever you see a short line, they don't draw it as a full one. It's called a ledger line. Now, it's spelled L-E-G-E-R, so ledger line. So we could draw a note that lives on that note. Now, if you're figuring from the alphabet, if that's an E and we go down to a D, the letter before D would be a C. So that would be a C. We could also go up above. So if I draw a note on top there, if the note on the top line, remember every good boy deserves fruit, that would be a G. So the first ledger line above, after G comes A. And then we could go above that, so we could draw a note that lives up above. Now just take note, these short little ledger lines, they need to be the same spacing as what the 5 lines of the staff are. You don't want to draw a ledger line so it's like that, so it gets very confusing. Or too close, like put one like that. It has to be the same spacing. So just back to what we were doing before, if that was A, you've probably already guessed it, that's a B. And it can continue up as many ledger lines as you need, or down below to cover the instrument you're playing on. So these short little lines are ledger lines.